The noise in Bristol has been happening for over 20 years, mobilising thousands of Christians and hundreds of churches over the years to show God's love in practical ways. And it's been focused around an event bringing the church together on the May Day bank holiday weekend, through doing community projects, events in local communities. And most of you on here will be very aware of that. But when COVID hit in 2020, the noise, along with most other things, had to be cancelled. But however, this was an opportunity to see Bristol Noise Charity focus on another aspect of our vision, to see churches get involved in communities 365 days a year. So Noise 365 was born out of this vision. It was a space to grow over the last year. And I think that's been really important for us as churches to see what can grow over this last year. So in partnership with Christian Action Bristol, with Andy Street, and we help connect hundreds of Christians with volunteering opportunities across the city. We help facilitate this amazing generous response through the church's city fund to food poverty, working with Home for Good, encouraging people to kind of consider from our churches fostering an adoption, encouraging the Kintsugi Hope Wellbeing Groups, the TLG one-to-one support in schools. And there were just lots of ways that we were trying to encourage with our volunteers, with Christians and churches across the city to see Noise 365 happen all year round. Partnership was key. That word collaboration is kind of a word that is thrown out, but actually it's a real sense and a key value for us of how we do this together. And then this year, just only a month ago, it feels like a long time ago, we had this incredible opportunity under the rule of 6, and we saw 400 volunteers from churches around this city get involved in small COVID-safe events and community projects. And that was just amazing to see the church starting to reconnect with itself outside of this box called Zoom, and reconnect in our community and reconnect with our communities. One initiative that I just remember is up here in Hawford, Lockleys, Filton area. We saw 412 cream teas delivered to senior citizens who were delivered by volunteers having doorstep chats with those who've been self-isolating for 15 months. And that ripple effect, because all those people refer to us, the ripple effect across community was immense. Surely that is showing God's love in practical ways as we build this city of hope. And just finally, is just a few thoughts as we go forward, because that's the backdrop. But our vision as Bristol Noise is to fulfil the vision that God gave us to show God's love in practical ways, and so that to be a part of the DNA of every single church. And it's great to see organisations on here that street pastors are doing that. Those who are working in hope, showing God's love in practical ways is just what they do day in, day out. And we need to, one, Marvin's already mentioned, we need to release a younger generation. I was quite struck that in 2050, when I'm going to be in my 70s, some of us will be well over 100. Surely we need to be passionate about seeing our ceiling being the next generation's floor. And this needs to happen quicker, especially in leadership. And we need to do that as a team. That way of doing it as a team, that old African proverb about if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. It's still relevant. It's really relevant at the moment. So there is an incredible opportunity for us as church as we re-engage in communities, as we change the narrative in our communities, in our neighbourhoods, even online as well. And we as Bristol Noise team, we want to help facilitate and resource and serve that vision. So we're really thankful to be part of the conversation today. Thanks very much.